What if I told you the person destroying your dreams isn't your enemy, not your friends, not your family, not your circumstances? It's you. Every single day, you wake up and fight a war, and the battlefield is your own mind. Meet Arman, a young man with big dreams, but even bigger excuses. Every night, he imagined a life where he was unstoppable. But every morning, when the alarm rang, he hit snooze. Again and again. He thought the world was holding him back, his small town, his lack of money, even slow internet. But deep down, he knew the truth. The real enemy wasn't outside, it was within. One evening, after wasting another day scrolling through his phone, Arman looked into the mirror. He was tired, his dreams felt heavy, and in that quiet moment, he realized there were two voices fighting inside him. The first voice was soft but dangerous. Relax. You deserve rest. Start tomorrow. One day won't matter. The second voice was firm and sharp. If not today, then when? How long will you wait? Nobody is coming to save you. For the first time he understood, this battle wasn't about circumstances. It was about himself. The next morning, the alarm rang. The first voice whispered, "Sleep more. You'll start tomorrow." Arman's heart raced. For a second, he almost gave in. But then, he sat up. That tiny action might seem small, but it was his first victory. There was no dramatic transformation, no applause, just him choosing to fight. Days turned into weeks, and the war continued. Every time he wanted to quit studying, the lazy voice sneered, "You're not smart enough anyway." And every time he wanted to skip the gym, it whispered, "It's too hard." But Arman began to answer with a stronger voice, "Maybe not yet, but you can become smarter. That's why you must do it." He didn't win every battle. Some days he failed, wasted time, and doubted himself. But he kept going. He learned that losing a battle isn't losing the war. True defeat only comes when you stop fighting. To win this invisible war, Arman created small rules for himself. Wake up when the alarm rings. Work for one focused hour. Read 10 pages of a book. Exercise for 30 minutes. Nothing dramatic, nothing impossible. But these small, consistent actions became his weapons. Slowly, the lazy voice weakened, the disciplined voice grew stronger, and more battles began to tilt in his favor. Months later, a friend asked him, "How did you become so focused? What changed?" Arman smiled and said, "I stopped fighting the world and started fighting myself. Because the truth is, success isn't about talent, luck, or opportunities. It's about who wins the war inside your mind. The part of you that wants comfort will always exist. The part that fears failure will always whisper. The part that doubts your worth will try to hold you back. But there's also another part, the warrior, the brave version of yourself that knows you are capable of more. This war isn't about being perfect. It's about choosing growth over comfort. It's about waking up even when you don't feel like it, working even when you're not motivated, and continuing even when nobody is watching. You will face fear, doubt, excuses, and laziness. You will lose battles, but every time you fight, you grow stronger. Because the greatest victory isn't defeating others, it's defeating the weaker version of yourself. Every morning, the war begins again. Which side will you choose? The world isn't your enemy. Your excuses, your fears, and your doubts are. Win the war inside your mind, and nothing outside can stop you.